But yeah, last time it crashed here. It crashed at this loading screen. So if we can get past this loading screen, it's fine. And we're past it! New, never seen things in this game. This is as far as I've gotten, because off camera, I went through this loading screen, saw it worked, got very confused, because I didn't really change anything that should have affected it. And then, you know, immediately saved and exited. Can you jump over the bridge? I can't. I did try that too, actually. Because I was like, maybe it's in the water, but no, you can't get into the water. It's invisible walled up. Anyway, by the way, I need to very quickly, if I can Alt-Tab, there we go. I'm moving this more into the middle of my screen, because how I play this is it's shrunk down into a small window, like a square box in the middle of my monitor. Because otherwise it won't run. It doesn't run full screen, it runs in windowed mode. So I was kind of staring off into the corner while it's squished up there. So I'm just kind of resizing it a little bit. There we go. You love Hobbit games? I love Lord of the Rings in general. I don't know if there's any good Lord of the Rings game aside from... Well, War in the North was okay. The Battle for the Middle-earth games are really good. And the Shadow of Mordor was really good. I really liked that game. I haven't played the sequel, but my brother has and liked it. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's any good ones. All the ones that have been made have been pretty bad. Like the Hobbit game was not good. That was a bad game. I enjoyed it, but it was bad. Right, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I forgot I could hit people and throw rocks. Can I throw a rock at this Hobbit? The aim is a bit off. Yes, I can! I love that they actually modelled it bouncing. Wait, is it bouncing now? No, now they're going through her. She was solid for a second, and now I think she's a ghost. Yes! Come on. I love that you're not reacting to this. Yes! One more bounce. That's good. That's a high bounce. That's a very impressive throw. Anyway, do you have anything for me?
Hello,
No.
Frodo.
Oh, yes you do.
Hello, Angelica.
We shall
cutscene.
miss you
That's new.
terribly, Frodo.
Indeed.
You're going ever such a long way away, practically to the other end of the world.
Just
Oh,
the
I
other end
hate
of the
this
Shire.
voice acting.
So far to travel. I hope you can return to Hobbiton one day.
This
So
is
do
a
I.
slightly deep
Goodbye,
cut, but it's like
Frodo.
if you've
Goodbye,
ever played
Angelica.
the PS1 or, you know, early 2000s games of the Harry Potter series. You know, PS1 Hagrid became a meme from it. It sounds a lot like the Moaning Myrtle voice from that. Okay, cool. Anyone else wanna... I wasn't even really paying attention to what she was saying. I think I was just saying goodbye. I was distracted by the sort of low-quality voice acting. Number 7, North Lane. They've made the Shire look
Will I
less
see another
green than it
springtime
looks in the
festival
movies.
around this maypole?
Like, everything's quite drab and grey and brown. It looks like a Call of Duty game more than the Shire. The Shire's always meant to be very happy and joyful and green and, you know, sort of English countryside in the summer kind of vibe. They've made it look a lot more like Morrowind. What is this? Oh, can I, like, hit them with rocks? No, that sucks. I can't knock these off the thing with rocks. I guess that would require quite a lot more processing power than maybe they had in 2002. The Ivy Bush Inn in Bywater. I wish I could run. Could I ring this bell? I better be able to ring this bell. I can't jump and do this. Did you watch Danny's epic speedruns? I did! I watched that Minecraft one. Where a YouTuber called Danny was doing Minecraft speedruns. The things that you have to figure out to do speedruns, or the guides that you have to follow, seem immensely complicated. The Green Dragon! I love the Green Dragon in.
Hello, young Baggins. Cheers on your birthday.
Thank you kindly, Daddy Twofoot.
I haven't seen
It's
your
Daddy
wizard friend
Twofoot.
about lately. I do miss those fireworks.
So do I.
I remember the day when all those dwarves came to call on Mr.
I don't-
Bilbo. Dwarves and a wizard.
Is he wearing
Life is
glasses?
quieter now.
I don't,
I don't know
associate
about quieter. You
the
hear
Lord of the
such
Rings world
strange
with having
stories these
lens
days.
grinding
Long
materials.
dead Barrow Whites waking near the old forest. Great armies in the east and south.
I think the
Dwarves
voice
and
acting
big
in this
people
is somehow
fleeing.
worse than the Hobbit game,
Elves
a game made for
travelling west
children.
and never coming back. But I'm chattering on. Safe travel to you.
Okay, Daddy Twofoot. I'll be honest, when I heard the name Daddy Twofoot, I was expecting gold chains and ridiculous over-the-top hair. Like, basically the sort of Tolkien-esque equivalent of a pimp when I hear the name Daddy Two-Foot. But no, it's just sort of... This is the sort of guy you see on every street corner sitting on a bench with his hands in his pockets. Oh, hello, Valor. Welcome. I'm currently making a D&D character, so I'll lurk. What is your D&D character? Because I always like hearing that. One of my favourite parts of any D&D campaign is the very beginning where they're making their characters, if they do a session 0. Like, if I listen to a D&D podcast, I always love watching them come up with their characters and explain them. I don't know why, it's just very fun. I'm actually thinking of, I stopped listening to a couple of D&D podcasts recently.
I'll miss the next farmer's
and now
market.
one of them is coming to an end, so I'm thinking about catching it up.
Freshest crops.
It's High Rollers is the D&D podcast I listen to. Well, one of them, and it's about to their second campaign is about to end after like 2 years or something like that. And I still have, I think, something like 20 episodes to catch up on, so I might just use that to go to sleep from now on. Where am I supposed to be going, by the way? Am I meant to be going into the Green Dragon Inn? I can't really remember. Oh, I think I remember. Merry and Pippin were meant to be in here, so I guess we're going to meet Merry and Pippin, who I guess are the two with the cloaks. I don't think they bothered making multiple models for anybody, so everybody's going to be dressed in, like, ready-to-go travelling gear. Because, you know, we can't have them in casual clothes. Hello, you look ridiculous. You look like you're wearing an old-timey dunce cap with a feather in it.
Hello, Frodo. Have time to enjoy a mug with me?
Hello, Sheriff. Just saying goodbye.
Off on
Sheriff?
adventures?
What? Adventures? I don't have adventures.
My
Why
question
not?
is his
All
name
the great
Sheriff, or
dragons
is that
in
an
hiding
old-timey
from the
expression for the
fearsome
sheriff?
Bagginses? Don't worry, Frodo. It's just my little joke. Everyone knows you're a respectable hobbit, unlike your Uncle Bilbo, bless him.
Of course.
They're very rude.
Well, goodbye, Robin.
Robin. It is a theme. Like, the Shire looks quite nice, but I would hate to live there. I could not live in the Shire, because it feels very accurate to a certain type of small town vibe. The people in the Shire seem very rude and nosy and gossipy. I really don't like the Shire. Again, beautiful, and I think, I remember Peter Jackson giving an interview saying that he had built, like, a private hobbit house and, like, a replica of the Shire that he could retire in at some point, and that's where he would live in his retirement. But I could never live with the actual hobbits, because they seem like... Whenever I watch the hobbits in the movies, I always get the vibe that they'd vote Tory. You know, they have that kind of thing to them, or vote UKIP or something like that. They would... I can see banners going, like, keep the Shire, you know, keep the Shire for hobbits, or something like that. Keep Hobbiton Hobbit. Anyway, let's talk to Merry and Pippin. Oh god, push-ups. After the next cutscene, I'll do push-ups then. I'm really not in the mood to do push-ups. I walked around, before the stream... Oh, and hello Mikey, by the way. I walked around in the rain for like an hour earlier, because I was accompanying Emma to go get her second vaccine dose. She's currently in bed now, because, you know, it's starting to kick in a little bit, I think. But yeah, she's now fully vaccinated. I should be fully vaccinated, and I'm so angry about it. I'm not actually angry. I'm still going to be ahead of schedule, I think, once they get the next batch. But I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm almost definitely sure I did. But I went to the doctor recently about a cut on my eye, and the doctor came in, and while he was doing the stuff and swabbing my eye out and stuff like that and giving me drops, he was like, are you vaccinated, or how's your vaccine going? And I went, oh, I'm not vaccinated. No, I never got a text for it. And he looked confused and then left the room, and then came back in about 5 minutes after like a hushed conversation with the nurse outside the door. And he went, we're so sorry, but like we forgot to send you the text to come in and get your vaccine. Like, you should have been vaccinated at the same time as your girlfriend. And I was like, oh, okay, that seems like a big oversight. And he went, you're top of the list for next time when we get our next batch. But like, we were just throwing them at people. Like, we were contacting everybody in our like Rolodex of names. Rolodex, that's a reference. And just sending out messages going like, come in and get vaccines right now. Like, you know, months ahead of when they were scheduled. And they've just forgot to send me one. So I had to stand there. I had to just stand there outside in the rain while my girlfriend went in and got fully vaccinated. As the nurse kind of looked apologetically at me and went, yeah, sorry. Third time you've talked about this. Well, it was on my mind today for obvious reasons. Anyway, which one is Merry and which one is Pippin? I'm gonna guess, just based on their characters, that the bowl cut here is Pippin, and more competent, sort of 90s boy band hair is Merry.
Hello, Frodo. What took you so long?
Oh, I
Did that
hate his
sluggard
voice.
Sam Gamgee forget to tell you that we'd be here?
Never mind Sam.
I hate that
What
they're
brings you two
American.
scoundrels all the way to Bywater.
Breakfast, though? We're up to lunch now.
Pull up a chair.
You came all this way just for breakfast?
Can't tell. It's a conspiracy.
Don't tell him.
That's a
too
really
late.
familiar
Our
voice, by the way. I'm
conspiracy is
sure I've heard
unmasked.
him in
May as well tell him
a
everything now.
100 cartoons
Since you'll
when
be
I was a
walking
kid.
past old Maggot's farm, we thought we'd ever go at his garden again.
3 is company, just like old times. Remember those mushrooms?
I remember his ferocious dogs.
I believe Frodo's afraid.
I don't really
Are you
remember.
afraid, Pippin?
But
I'm
Emma was
never
saying
afraid,
that
Mary.
Farmer
Those
Maggot
dogs
in
are all
the
bark
in the
and
books
no
is actually
bite.
like a
Old Maggot
much
threatened
bigger
to show me their
character and is quite
bite.
nice.
Only because
but
he
I
caught
only
you.
remember him from
Just
the
be
movie.
careful this time.
Remember the smell of those mushrooms cooking?
I do love mushrooms.
Then it's settled.
We'll meet you at Maggot's farm.
Right, I particularly hate those two voice actors. God, it sounds like me doing an Irish accent. It does a little bit sound like a bad... It's very clearly an American doing a bad sort of pseudo-regional English accent. You know, because when I think of the Hobbits, I think West Country. You know, I think Bristol. You know, I think the Wurzels. You know, when I think of the Hobbits. Yeah. Anyway, anyone else want to talk? Those bloody Sackville Bagginses would definitely vote UKIP or they watch GB News. One of my favourite news stories from the past little while is that GB News is tanking harder than it ever could or harder than you would ever imagine it could in the ratings. Like something like 20,000 people watched GB News after the opening weekend. Like nobody's watching it and it's going bankrupt. And I was like, good news.
Hello there, Master Gamgee.
Well, hello, young
it's Sam's
Frodo.
dad.
I hope my boy
I think.
Sam does well tending your
Gaffer
garden out
Gamgee or
there
something,
in
or just the
Crickhollow.
Gaffer?
Well, if he slackens, you be sure to send word to me.
Your son's a very good worker, Master Gamgee.
He's not but a ninny hammer. But you're kindly to take the lad with you. Do be careful
Oh, be
out
nice
there
to
on
Sam.
the road.
Sam is the
I've
hero of
heard
Lord of
tell
the
of
Rings.
strange doings.
Properly.
Hungry wolves have been seen in the South Farthing. Or so I heard from Hugo Bracegirdle at the Ivy Bush Inn.
Wolves? In the Shire?
Well, that's what I says to him. Wolves in the Shire? My old dad told me those tales when I was
I
but a
could
lad.
never live in the Shire.
I
This
never
sounds
thought
like
I'd see
every
such times.
I
conversation
hope
I've
the
ever
wolves will
had
leave as
with an
quickly
old
as they
man in a
came.
pub.
Goodbye, Master Gamgee.
Similar kind of like vaguely gossipy vibe about just general goings on in a small town. It's like, oh, I couldn't care any less, to be honest.
Hello there, Rosie.
And hello to you,
Oh, it's
Frodo
Sam's
Baggins.
logo.
I wish you
Sam's
fair weather for your journey.
love interest.
Where's Samwise?
I'll
This
catch
is
up with him
the
before I set
exact
out.
same voice
you will
actor.
return from time to time, won't you, Frodo?
I surely hope so.
Well, perhaps you can teach that Samwise some manners.
What's he done?
Nothing I've caught him at, but he's likely one of those pranksters that
I
have been
tried to
ringing
do
the
that and it wouldn't let
Bywater
me, the
warning bell
Bywater
with
bell.
stones. If we ever need to ring the bell, Sheriff Robin may ignore it, thinking it's a child's prank.
I'm sure Sam would never do that.
Something about the voice
Perhaps.
acting feels a bit
Well,
like they're doing
Return as
ASMR.
often as you can.
Like it feels like they're too close to the mic, like they're getting up in your ears like that. There's nothing more unpleasant to me than ASMR, by the way. I cannot stand it. It makes me feel like my ears are being ripped out. I hate it. It's weird that they cast Billy Boyd as Pippin since he has such a distinctive Scottish accent. He does, and really, you kind of forget as you're watching it. Because I remembered because I was listening to a few episodes of that podcast that they do now. Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd. And Billy Boyd is very Scottish. He's so Scottish. Like he's incredibly Scottish. You do kind of forget. It's a bit like with Sean Connery, where like you kind of forget just how Scottish Sean Connery is until you watch something with him in it. And he's so Scottish that he's almost indistinct, like, you know, unhearable. Number 3 South Lane. Okay, am I supposed to ring the bell? Or, you know, am I supposed to be catching people ringing the bell? Because I kind of want to ring the bell. I can't really look up any more than this is the thing. Well, I guess we're not ringing the bell with stones. Unless I can jump up here. No. The stones do not really work.
I want your subscribers to know. I heard you upstairs. You were not forced to come with me, and you were not forced to stand outside in the rain. You chose to come with me, and it wasn't
I
raining.
didn't say I was
And it-
forced.
And it wasn't raining when we left the house.
I know, but it was raining when we got there. And I didn't say I was forced. I just said I went with you.
I heard you. You said it was forced you inside with my girlfriend. They're vaccinated.
Well, I was forced to stand outside by the nurses. I wouldn't be allowed in.
You're making me sound abusive.
I'm talking to fat little
Oh,
hobbits.
you never belonged here in Hobbiton, Frodo. You
Oh,
and
this
your
guy's
mad
kind of
Uncle
racist.
Bilbo.
Towards who?
I know, me and Bilbo. He's like, your kind never belonged in Hobbiton.
Well, that's probably just rivalries between the families.
Maybe.
I think it's because they're half Brandybuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of like nonsense that that I've forgotten from the books.
How can you forget Sam Slide in the first movie? What do you expect the Brandybuck? No way, Frodo's mom is a Brandybuck and Bilbo's mom is a too. So that's it.
This is the sort of bit you skim over to get to the action bits. Okay, where am I supposed to be going? I came from this direction over there. I guess I'm going in this direction. I'm supposed to be saying goodbye to everybody. I guess.
Hello, Lobelia.
Where's
Oh,
the
it's
sheriff?
Lobelia!
Where's that lazy
That's where I
Robin
was supposed to be going.
Smallborough?
I couldn't say.
Oh, that her voice I
about
recognise.
Bag
That's
End?
Never you mind all that.
That's
there are wolves
Grey
in
Griffin?
the Shire.
I'm sure the sheriff is keeping everyone safe.
How could he?
It is a weird
I
way of
haven't
saying
told him
sheriff,
about the
okay.
wolves yet. Go away, Frodo. I need the sheriff.
Just ring the warning
Stop
bell.
saying
If
sheriff,
he's
it's
anywhere in
bothering me.
Bywater, he'll come running.
Don't just hang about then. Ring the warning bell.
Okay, fine. Is this like a lieutenant thing? It's like they're an American way. Is sheriff technically the American way and sheriff is the old English way or something like that? I have no idea. Emma's Lord of the Rings knowledge is 100%. She is she's one of those people who reads all the lineages and family trees and goes into. I think she even she couldn't get through the Silmarillion because no one can, but she did try. How do I ring this bell? Okay, ring the bell. I cannot look up. 1 second. Is there like an aiming mechanic that I'm missing here? Or do I have to like jump on these boxes maybe? There we go.
There. I've rung the warning bell.
Now, what's going on? I don't hold with reckless bell ringing.
I rang the bell. Lobelia wants you
It
to know
was
there
me,
are
I
wolves
rang
in the
the bell.
Shire.
Huh.
I'm so
Is that
earnest
all?
in this.
I've heard that rumor, but I reckon no one's seen these wolves. Not even Lobelia.
Oh.
If any wolves
Everybody
approach
sounds
the Shire,
12.
the Bounders will chase them off. Just as they chase away foxes and such.
I'm glad the Shire's well protected.
Now, if that's all, I've got a mug to return to in the Green Dragon.
Typical cop. Right, anyway. Like, Emma knows stuff about the behind the scenes and, you know, the writing process of Lord of the Rings that I could never keep in my head. She's, I think she's more into it than I am, and I'm very into Lord of the Rings. Right, I mean, I rang the bell. God, you're a foul-looking person. You know who she reminds me of? She always reminded me of it. The Sackville Bagginses remind me a lot of Keeping Up Appearances, a show which I might hate above all other shows. If you're not English or Irish, you won't know what Keeping Up Appearances is, but it's an old show from like 80s, 90s, I think, maybe even earlier, I can't remember. But about just this very, very pompous woman called Hyacinth Bouquet, who acts basically just like one of the Sackville Bagginses. And I would occasionally catch it if I was sick home from school or something like that. And just made me want to die. I could not stand it. It's one of the worst sitcoms I've ever seen.
Well, someone finally came to his senses and rang that bell. Now we'll have safety and order in the Shire.
I do hope so.
Now then, what did you want to speak to me about? Make it snappy, I have a lot of things to tend to.
It's about Bag End. You said you wanted to buy it.
What?
Reminds me of
But I
Miriam
thought you were lying,
Margoyles.
you
It does.
deceitful
She looks
boy.
like an
I
evil
believe
Miriam
that when I
Margoyles.
have the deed in my hand. Did you bring it?
Here's the deed to Bag End.
Oh, I can scarcely believe it. The deed to
I don't like her
Bag End?
grey little
I shall need to remove a
beef
few
fluff.
belongings. I'll leave the Bag
for
End
some
key
reason
with
that's
Master
off-putting.
Genji of number 3 Bagshot Row, if you don't mind.
What? Gamgee? That dirty potato grubber and his son might plunder all of Bag End in the dead of night.
Yeah, she's
Good day,
Hyphen's
Lobelia.
bouquet.
Yes, yes, a very good day indeed. My sweet little Lothar will be so happy. Bag End at last. Oh, why you consort with that kind, I'll never know, Frodo. Having fathers and
Sam and I
dwarves
are
and
lovers,
wizards for
and I'd
company,
prefer it if you didn't
and never
comment on it.
inviting your own flesh and blood to tea. Honestly,
Although, honestly, I rewatched, I don't trust the bell. I rewatched Lord of the Rings last year, probably at some point, you know, like roughly a year ago, because we tend to watch it every summer, the extended editions. But I rewatched it. I didn't really get the Sam and Frodo are gay jokes this time round. Like, that was always the joke when I was growing up, was that Sam and Frodo were, like, secretly gay. This time, I just I didn't really see that. I didn't read that into it this time. I guess just times have changed a little bit for the better. But like, I did notice, like, it's a weird movie considering it's a big blockbuster movie. All the men in it are really affectionate to each other and like physically and emotionally available and affectionate. It's a nice vibe. I think I've seen like essays about it recently that people are kind of talking about it. I think people have just grown up. Yeah, that's another thing definitely. But you know, in a lot of action movies now, it's like, you know, gruff men fighting. But in Lord of the Rings, like if they're sad, they'll like hold each other and kiss each other on the forehead and go like, "I'm so sorry, my friend," and stuff like that. They're all very affectionate. It was an interesting vibe, having been inundated with a lot of like, you know, Marvel-style action movies recently, where it's just kind of like quips and muscles, kind of just in abundance. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot what I was meant to be doing. Find the missing metal pin, throw a rock at the weather vane, get the one ring from Bag End. Okay, cool. That's all fine. The Aragorn Boromir scene kills me every time. That's kind of what I was thinking of. That is a heartbreaking scene. When he's like, you know, you can rest now, basically, and he's like kisses him on the forehead and takes his bracers for, like, you know, in the scenes that follow, you can see him wearing Boromir's bracers with the white tree, and it's like, oh, that's really affecting. I really like that. I should go back and try and hit that weather vane then, if I'm meant to do that. I may as well, right? Maybe try and find the metal pin. I'm not really sure where to do it. I can't imagine this being a 100% playthrough, or even really me playing this beyond this week. I'm always worried that it's going to crash every time I go through a loading screen, so I'm going to save every time I do. Anything over here? Any metal pin? Has anybody found a metal pin that can, you know, show me the way?
I remember the first fish I caught here with Bilbo.
Oh. Bilbo's kind of a dick, to be honest. I like Bilbo a lot. I like Bilbo, and I like Ian Holm as Bilbo. But Bilbo's kind of a dick. Like, he should have warned Frodo a bit more about stuff. Because I'm assuming he knows about what the ring is at this point. He's been living with it forever. He knows it's a bit evil. Any scene with Faramir. Faramir's really good too. I like Faramir. I know that became a meme, the whole time for Faramir to show his worth or whatever it's called. But I like Faramir. Faramir's cool. Okay, where was this weather vane? I actually can't remember where the weather vane was. I don't even know if I picked this up on stream. But I went through and played the first 20 minutes of the game again. It took me like 3 once I wasn't talking. But one of these characters has a weather vane that they want me to hit with a rock. And I can't remember which one it was. Was it you?
The bold sheriff has finally caught the dread
No, that's
highwayman.
just a kid.
You don't frighten the dread highwayman.
Give me the stick
Not
from
to
the
be
mill.
offensive, but it's hard to tell
I
who's a
don't
kid
have
and who's
it.
not in
I
the
threw
Hobbit.
it at a weather vane, and now it's stuck up there.
You had better be telling the truth.
Okay, weather vane. Throw a rock at Hal's weather vane. Where's... Oh, it's over there. That's it. I probably am going to need to jump up to it then. Because how am I supposed to... I can only throw a rock straight up. So I'm going to need to like... Oh god. Oh, it really doesn't like that. I forgot how bad the ledge detection is in this though. Oh. Oh, there's a ladder, thank god. Because the ledge detection is completely broken. Oh, to enter target mode, press F and use the mouse to aim. Oh, I can play this as first person. Is that it? Okay, return to Farmer Hal, sure. Can I throw more? I can. Fantastic. Can I just jump down? Yes, sort of. Oh, I can... Oh, I thought this was a chest I could open. Can I drop through the chimney? Be like evil Santa? I don't know. They must have blown the budget for voice actor for Frodo, who sounds like Elijah Wood. They do, to be honest. Like, they've gotten somebody to do a passable Elijah Wood impression. It's Elijah Wood with like a sort of weird transatlantic accent. It's like Elijah Wood, but from the 40s. And then everybody else is just Americans off the street, is a good way of putting it. Will you be playing War in the North someday? I never played more than like an hour of War in the North when I was a kid, so yeah, probably. Like, maybe I'll do more Lord of the Rings game in the future. Because I remember, War in the North, I played at an acquaintance's house. You know, it's one of those, like, when you're early teens, you have kind of like half friends who, if I'm being honest, I probably only went to his house because he had a trampoline, which is a horrible thing to say. I did like him. He was kind of like a half friend, half acquaintance. But if I'm being honest with myself, probably a good 50% of the reason I hung out with him was because he had a trampoline in his garden, and I like trampolines. Still, I love trampolines. But we played War in the North at some point together, and I was like, this is quite good, and then never went back to it because I didn't have it, and I didn't feel like buying it because I had no money.
Weather vane turns like it's new. Thank you kindly for that.
My pleasure,
Thank
Hal.
you.
You've helped an old man when others might not have, and I thank you for it. I must have
This sounds like
something
me
around
doing
here
my
as a
old man voice.
reward.
If you don't mind,
Like my
I'll just take
old-timey
that metal pin that
prospector
was
voice.
jamming the weather vane.
Eh? Of course. Take
You
it.
know,
Thank you.
I
Why
think it
would
was
you
quite
want
easy to be a
such
voice
thing?
actor back
It might
then.
help Sandyman fix the mill.
My,
Oh,
you're a
oh.
boon to all the Shire.
Just trying to help. Good day, Hal.
It seems like a lot of games would just hire random people if they could just go like, oh yeah, I can vaguely do like an old man hobbit voice, and they go, yeah, you're hired. It must have been quite. You don't seem to need to have any actual like acting ability or training to be one of these guys. Where's the mill then? This way? Yeah, it's over here. Okay, we're actually doing some stuff. Maybe we will 100% what we play. I don't know what the age range for this game is, by the way. I think it might be made for... I don't think it's made for kids. Like, The Hobbit was definitely made for kids. I think this was kind of like an anyone can play it kind of thing. But as a kid, I did not understand what to do.
Well,
Like, I don't remember any of this mill stuff.
The mill wheel spins again. Thanks to Frodo Baggins, of all people.
Do you
You've
get to the
done me
Cloud
a
District
valuable
very often?
service today,
No, of course you
Baggins.
don't.
Why, thank you, Ted. Good day.
Ted. I've always hated the name Ted. No offense if anybody's watching who's named Ted. I just don't like the name Ted. I think it comes from Father Ted, because Father Ted is such an unpleasant person. Like, Father Ted is like a very unpleasant person, but it's kind of associated the
how
name
many
Ted
lucky
with
wishing stones
Father
at the
Ted
bottom
now
of
in my
this
head,
well.
because I was raised watching that. Okay, anything useful in that little bit of dialogue? Maybe there's coins at the bottom of that, some gold I can find, I don't know. It's weird considering this game was released on PC as well as major consoles, right? I think it was. I think? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. You know what? Let me check. Also, every time I go through a door or anything, I should be saving, because it could crumble to dust any time. 1 second, let me alt-tab. This game, Fellowship of the Ring 2002. 20,002. Yeah, that's what I meant to type. Does it even have a... I don't think this even has a Wikipedia entry. Does it? Fellowship of the Ring game 2002. There we go, it does have it. It doesn't come up immediately if you type in Fellowship of the Ring 2002, even though that's not the year the movie came out. It'll bring you to the movie. It was released for the Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, and the PC. The Game Boy Advance? There is no way the Game Boy Advance version is anything like this, right? There's no way. Let me check what scores this got. The Game Boy Advance got 51% on Metacritic. The rest of them got 6 out of 10s. Okay, fair enough. 59 out of 100 on Metacritic for the PC, PS2, and Xbox Ones. GBA. That's the one I played on GBA. How did this run on GBA? 1 second. Please play the GBA one if you can. I have emulators for GBA. GBA Fellowship. I apologize for not playing the game, but 1 second. GBA Fellowship of the Ring. Oh my god! That's different. My god. 1 second, I can probably switch over to show you some of these graphics, but my god. Let me go to desktop here. Go. Yeah, sure, I'll just show you the whole desktop. Why not? This is what the game apparently looks like on GBA. That's amazing. That's so cool. It's so blocky and weird. Oh, you can see my weird setup for playing this, by the way. This is how the game is looking right now for me. I'm playing in a tiny section of the of the thing. This is running the game, basically. This is like a weird external engine that renders all the graphics. And this is like background files that need to run, and also a batch file that I've run in the middle to try and get everything running. It's a rough game to get running, turns out. Anyway, don't knock it was the bomb. I mean, it looks kind of fun. That's actually pretty cool looking. I never had a Game Boy Advance growing up. Oh, and hello, a loose goose, by the way. I called you a loose goose there. A loose ghost. Yeah, that sounds cool. I never had... The only handheld console I ever had, ever in my life, like I never had Game Gear or PSP or anything like that. A loose goose works too.
I think it's time for me and the ring
to
to leave Hobbiton and begin this journey.
He sounds like a sort of weird, wistful off-brand Elijah Wood, which is nice. But the only handheld console I ever had was the DS. I had the DS Lite, was my first handheld console. One of my only consoles in general. I was such a PC boy growing up because my dad works in IT and was huge into PC gaming. Still kind of is. He last time I heard he was replaying StarCraft 2 again. But he's obsessed with XCOM. He's played every XCOM game like 15 times. But he builds PCs and built his most recent PC. Along at the same time I was building mine, he was sending me screenshots of him building his. But so we only had PCs. We had PCs all over the house growing up. So I grew up playing PC games. Never played a console game ever. Until the Wii. The only console I ever properly played was the Wii in 2006. We bought one of the first Wiis. Because my dad was just like, yeah, I impulse bought it at a toy shop as I was passing on the way home from work. So we had a Wii. That's the style I want to emulate when I eventually get back into pixel art. Oh, I didn't even know you were into pixel art. Or did I? I can't remember, to be honest. But I like pixel art a lot. I follow a couple of pixel art artists on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, put it in my Discord and I might follow you. Because I think pixel art is very cool and pretty looking. I think good pixel art looks better than bad 3D art anytime. Like, I follow a guy called Octavi Navarro, who's a pixel artist and indie game dev. And it's very cool. He posts like work in progress shots on his Twitter all the time of like little scenes that he makes for Patreon, and it's always very nice to watch. I don't think I've mentioned it. I did my little ghost guy, but other than that, not much to show yet. Well, yeah, just I always show off what you've made, basically, because I always like seeing it. I'm just running around in circles. I've forgotten a little bit where the thing is. Oh, it's in here, I think. Or is it? No, where'd the ring go? Oh god, I've forgotten where the ring is. 1 second. Get the one ring from bag end. Where did I leave the ring? It was in a chest somewhere. I think it was like in the front room when I first spawned in, maybe? Like, was it in here? No. Was it just in here? No, I thought it was in here. Yes, it is. Fantastic. The one ring. That's a good sound effect. Take the one ring to Rivendell. Okay. Take the bag end key to Gaffer Gamgee. That is not me pressing Q multiple times to bring up the quest log. It's just broken. Gaffer Gamgee at number 3 Bagshot Row. Fantastic. Do I have the key? Getting a Wii for Christmas and getting your nan to play that tennis game. Basically exactly that. Except it was my granddad and it was the boxing game. Oh god, I just got a flashback. I think I recognize what's about to happen. I think something with the Black Riders is coming up, maybe. My granddad was obsessed with that boxing game in the Wii. I kind of was too. I played a lot of Wii Sports.
No, Mr. Baggins has gone away. Left this morning.
Thank you. What a solid guy.
Why, it's none of my business. Or yours.
No hydrate. Well, I'm just drinking Iron Brew. If anything, it's probably dehydrating me.
Well, that's no secret. He's walking to Buckleberry or some such place.
I'm right there, not even attempting to hide. Come on. He's looking at me.
Yes, quite a ways down the East Road. Never been so far
and I'm
myself.
holding the ring.
They're a strange lot in Buckland.
Can you send a message?
No, I can't give no message. Now, good night to you.
Okay, he's a solid man. I like him. This would have made a much shorter book. Frodo just immediately loses the ring. It would have been a book that stars me.
Gamgee.
Good evening to you, Frodo. A peculiar rider
I'm
came
constantly
asking after
losing
you.
random
I don't
stuff.
wish to make his
I
acquaintance.
spent
Nor me.
an hour yesterday
Sent
looking for
shivers
one
up
of my
my back
wireless
just to hear
earphones
his
because I just
horrible
lost it.
Where's
And it was
Sam?
like
He was
deep
waiting
under
for
my
you,
bed. Not even sure how it
but
happened.
That dreaded Pippin
There's not even
came to
really enough room
collect
for
him.
it to get under
Said they
there.
would
It was
meet
almost like
you at
somebody took
Maggot's
it and
farm.
brought it under there.
Something about a shortcut.
What are they up to?
They didn't say. But Pippin seemed quite pleased with himself, and Sam was none too happy about it. He'd better not be up to mischief.
Well, here's the bag end key for Lobelia. I guess I'll meet Sam at Maggot's farm. Good evening, Master Gamgee.
Goodbye, Sergeant. Did I just say Sergeant instead of Servant? Whatever. Meet Merry, Pippin, and Sam at Farmer Market's farm. Avoid being detected by the Dark Riders. Oh, Jesus Christ! Where is he? Press Shift and W to sneak. This is the... Okay, fair enough. They should have been called Lord of the Litigious Rings. It is so clearly ripping off the movies. It's great. Okay, this is the bit. Right here is where you're seeing the last I ever played of this as a kid, when I was like 7. Right? Because I think I was 6 when this came out, but I got it when I was 7 or 8. This is as far as I ever managed to get, because I could not figure out how to get past this little section. Just, my brain would not handle it. I couldn't do it. The map is useless, it just looks like a world map. They're gonna keep coming round. I need to, like, run this way, I guess? And, like, stop in at random places? But, like... Yeah, I think I just need to, like, hide behind stones, but my 7-year-old brain was not equipped to deal with this. It just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. Maybe now I'll have some present. No, I'm dead! See? This is what I mean! I was behind a rock! Cool cutscene, I'll say that. The Dark Rider has caught you. The One Ring has been taken and returned to its creator Sauron. Your quest has failed. That has big... The ties of fate are severed. Your world is cursed energy from Morrowind. That giant shadow is a pretty cool idea to show off that the Black Rider's in here. It is a good effect. I like it. Stealth sections of the games are the scariest thing from a kid, from my experience. The one part I remember most from that Hobbit game that I played on YouTube and here before is the stealth section around the trolls. Because I remember that so vividly being burned into my brain as like the hardest thing in any game ever. And then I played it again recently and was like, this is not that bad, to be honest. Although it still gave me some trouble, even as a 20-something. That gave me some trouble. Fine. Oh my god, I have to load the game, and it might crash again if I load the game. No, I'm in. Okay, so here I'm safe. Right? Where is he? Okay, he's coming along that way, I can see the shadow. So if I stand here, he can't see me. Do I just need to go into houses? Okay, now run along the road. Run along, run this way. I don't know. Oh, he's coming! He's coming for me. Can I duck in here? Like, can he see me behind here, maybe? I don't know. Because I am sneaking. Yeah, I'm sneaking right now. I'm holding shift. There was a stealth section in the Chamber of Secrets PS1 game that I was too scared to play through. My, Emma, my girlfriend, played through those games recently. Well, I say recently, like a year and a half ago. I got those games for her on PC. They're slightly different versions to the PS1 ones. Like, they have slightly more graphical fidelity and the music's a bit crisper. And a couple of things are changed. Like, I think there's better voice acting in the PC one. So it wasn't one-to-one. But, yeah, she played through all of them and was like, this is great, but I hate them. Okay, I think I'm relatively safe, actually, if I go this way. The thing is that this is the wrong way to go. Fuck. Okay, well, I need to go where he's running, I think. I've already kind of forgotten where to go. Okay, let's make our way back here. And we'll try and run this way. Oh, I hate this. Those Harry Potter games are great. You know what I found really great about them? Because I would come in and watch her play them off and on. What's really great about them is the music. The music is so good. I think the music in the games is better than the music in the... Does he see me? I think the music in the games is better than the music in the movies. Jeremy Soule does the music, exactly, and he's one of my favourite composers ever. Real creepy man. Not a good person, but great composer. Okay, he definitely sees me. Is he coming? I think he's trying to come to me. Yeah, he's right there. He sees me. Like, the red eye is there. And now he's gone. Okay. I'm gonna run this way. Run. Can I hide behind here, maybe? Like, if I hide behind here, can he get me? Because I think it's over that way that I need to run. No, he doesn't see me there. Okay. Oh, God, he's coming back. Okay, run. Oh, he sees me. Run again. He definitely sees me. Is he chasing me down? No. Okay, just run for it. Just run for it out here. Just absolutely book it. Book it! Book it quickly! No, get back here first. Yes, okay, up here. Up here. Hide. Where is he? The shadow's coming. I see the shadow. I think he stopped, like, looking at me. I think he sees me. I think he sees me and he's not going to move on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I jump over this? I can't. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do about this? Like, he's right there. He's so close to me. Can I jump on these barrels and up here, maybe? No. Right. If I was Sauron, I'd fire this rider for gross incompetence. He's not great. None of the riders are great, to be honest. Like, there's that scene in the movie where they're jumping onto that ferry. They should have caught them then. They were very close. Oh, he's right there. Like, the thing is disappearing, the icon. So maybe we just wait for a second, but I guess when you move, it triggers him? Maybe. Yeah, like, bring a bow, morons. Exactly, why don't they bring just even like a slingshot would have been enough there? Because, I mean, they're hobbits. They can't really do much. Like, a single rock to a hobbit's head is going to crush it. So, you know, they have no one to blame but themselves. At that point, if I was the ringwraiths, I would have been standing on the shore just chucking the swords at them, you know? You can get new ones. I don't think he's going to move on. I think I'm dead. Like, he's not moving. He's just staying there. Hello. Yeah, and I'm dead. Fucking hell. Okay. Enter to continue. Load game. Please don't crash. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, it's not crashing. So I need to wait for him to go this way. I know where I need to go now, which is something. In fact, I can cut away, can't I? Like, I can go up here. Oh, he can see me. Like, when I'm around, he, like, when I'm moving and out in the open, he can see me and he's looking towards me. This is making me much, much more sympathetic to my 7-year-old self. Much, much more sympathetic. I'm like, yeah, how did I play this? How are you meant to do this? Okay, here, he couldn't see me here last time. If I just stay still, wait for him to ride past, like that, and then run this way. Oh, I think he sees me. Run. Is he coming? Where is he? I have no idea. I need to go this way. There we go. And then run behind here. Quickly. There we go. Okay, this is very much the same thing I did last time, but I'm hoping it'll work this time, against all hope. See, the thing is that he seems to be able to see through walls, which is not ideal for me. That's my main problem here. Okay, he's gonna run that way. I might need to hide behind that house or something. Okay, run. No, he sees me. And he's gonna come back this way. Oh god, he definitely sees me. Run away over here. Follow the river. I don't know. Something. Chadiadoc would have thrown a barrel at him. He definitely would have. And it would have worked too. Okay, I think it's just across the bridge that I need to go, right? I don't want to run in impetuously and have him be... I'm gonna save, actually. New save. So... Okay, he's coming. Hide behind this hill. And don't move. Okay, he's going back now. Okay, I'm just gonna book it. I jump over this wall, and then... Ah, it's right there! What the fuck? He's literally right there. Did he teleport, or is there two of them? 1 second. He rode away. I thought there was one of them. I was convinced there was one of them. Oh no, he's right there. Well, how am I supposed to get across then? Am I supposed to swim? Can I throw a rock? That did make his movement change. Yes, that's gonna set him off. Okay. Can I throw a rock this way? Oh, he sees me a little bit. Okay, now run. Run. Run, Frodo, run! Please run. Quickly. Quicker than this. A little bit quicker. And for the love of God, in fact, save again. Because it might crash again. Oh, I'm in. Okay, fantastic. Is there more Black Riders? Avoid being detected by Black Riders. This is the furthest I have ever made it in this game, by a long way.
A wolf!
Oh, there we go.
I'm done for!
Hold on, Robin.
Frodo, look out!
Am I gonna fight a wolf? Ah, he's dead! Oh, Jesus Christ! Beat the wolf to death. Come on. He's eating Robin. Your purity has increased for beating a wolf to death with a stick while a bleeding hobbit stays... Where are you going? Why are you walking away from me? Thank me, please.
Frodo, I am in your debt. If you hadn't
That
come
was
along,
bizarre.
I'd be a midnight morsel for that beast.
I'm glad you're all right, Robin.
We've not seen wolves for 100 years.
So
There
I
ain't been
hear.
dragons in
ill
this park
omen.
for 100
What
years.
could it mean?
That I'd better get going.
What? Oh, right you are, Frodo. And I should get back on patrol.
Yes, but tell
You're
the
gonna
other
stay
sheriffs
on
to watch
patrol
for more
when there's
dangers in the
wolves
Shire.
around.
Yes, of course.
And Dark Riders.
I'm still shaking from that beast, you know.
I have to go, Robin.
Yeah, I love how openly Frodo is contemptuous of Robin. It's like, I have to go now, Robin. Don't speak to me. Okay, so I beat a wolf to death and evaded some, nasty boys. This is going quite well. These faces are terrifying. I love... It's one of my favourite aesthetics. This is quite a good-looking game for 2002. Like, if you look at other games from 2002, they don't tend to look as good as this. This is quite nice looking. But it still has... Oh, please don't get stuck. It still has, what I like to call PlayStation face. Where, like, early 3D games kind of just have, like, a flat texture stretched out over a polygonal cube for a face. And it always looks like a nightmare. It can never look good. It's only very recently that unstylized video game faces have actually turned into something lookable. Can I take this gnome or break it? Because I don't like gnomes. No real reason, it's just I don't really like garden gnomes. You see them occasionally around, but I've always found them unsettling in some way. Alright, save game again. New save. And move on. Yeah, like with GoldenEye and N64 trying to emulate Pierce Brosnan's face. I never owned an N64, so I've only ever played it at other people's houses. When they would get out the dusty N64 or a GameCube and plonk it on the table and go like, this is what we're playing at the party or whatever. Oh god, more wolves. I'm supposed to take out 2 wolves here. That's a face. That's an even better face. Okay, I mean... Oh, Jesus Christ! 3 wolves! Excuse me! Run! Jesus fucking Christ! Run! I'm being surrounded by wolves. I can't defeat all these. There is absolutely no way. There's like 5 wolves around me. Run. For the love of God, run. Stop it. Stop trying to eat me! I just need to get out of here, right? Like, there's no way I can take on this many wolves. They took away half my health in like a second. Hobbits are not designed to fight wolves. Jesus Christ. I mean, my dodging is impeccable. You can't fault me for that. Oh, and now we've outrun the wolves. Okay, cool. I think there might be more Dark Riders around, though. Because that hasn't gone away. That little tool chip. Oh, mushrooms, thank you. I think the mushrooms heal you. Is this going to be the... I'm not sure if I was meant to fight those wolves or not. I'm going to have like 90 saves by the end of the session. Can I go up here? No, I'm just going to float awkwardly on the ceiling. This is giving me that vibe from the movie. One of my favourite scenes where he screams, "Get off the road," and then they have to hide from that ring wraith. It's giving me that vibe. You know, twisting, winding forest road.
Another dark rider.
Yep.
I must stay hidden.
Do you have any suggestions as to where? Because, you know, I'm not really sure what to do. Oh, logs! Never mind, logs. Okay, hide in the logs, please. Does that mean I'm hidden? That, like, glowing eye? Or does that mean he sees me? I'm not 100% sure. Because I should be hidden here, right? Oh, he definitely sees me. He's very angry about it too. Once I can throw a rock. Is he going that way? He is. Okay, run. I'm back here now. Oh, this is some amazing camera work, I have to say. To be honest, if I was Frodo, I would just fuck off this journey and stay at home. Honestly, yeah, I'd lock myself in my house. I would tell all my neighbours, because they seem like cool guys, for the most part. I would tell all my neighbours, anybody asks, I've moved away. And then I would hide in the basement of the you know, Bag End. You know, I probably wouldn't even tell the Sackville Bagginses. I would just hide in the basement with some food for a couple of weeks and throw the ring in a river. Because, you know, this is a nightmare. Also, he's just standing there, right? Run that way? No, I mean, I think he's just gonna see me. Okay, he's looking that way. Can I... No, he's gonna see me. He's definitely gonna see me. This is not gonna work. 1 second. Go over there. Look over there while I run. Can I shoot really high up in the air? 1 second. If I press F. These are idiots, by the way. Yes, I can. Yes, go up that way. He's not going up that way. Yes, he is. Run. Absolutely book it this way. Run. There is no reason to stick around here. He might come back, he might not, but they're quite dumb. So that's going to work for me. Okay, in here behind the hay bales. That's going to be important. Avoid being detected by Dark Riders! Okay, I think he's just fucked off. He's like, I am sick of these goddamn hobbits and their stones. Oh, I thought it was going to crash me out again
the
there.
old sluggard.
What kept you, cousin? Stop by the Green Dragon on your way out?
Never mind.
Oh, I
why,
hate him.
But I can't stay.
What's the matter,
I
cousin?
have to leave right now for Crickhollow.
You mean Rivendell?
Yes,
And we're
I'm a
coming
hobbit
with you.
from
You
the
thought you
Shire.
were so
Can't you
clever,
tell from
but
my
our
accent?
conspiracy outsmarted you. We know all about the ring and the Dark Lord, so we're going to protect you.
But
And Surfer
How did you
Mary is
know?
not
How
giving me
can
good
we not
vibes.
know, with you muttering, "Will I ever see that valley again?"
You really have the Sackville Bagginses to thank. I was practicing sneaking up on Bilbo one day when he heard Lotho calling after him. Bilbo put on the ring and vanished. We kept our eyes
Yeah, we
open
didn't see that
after
party scene at all,
and
did we?
spied on
They
you
kind of
and
skipped
Gandalf.
over that.
How? Through our chief conspirator.
We haven't seen Bilbo at all.
Until he got caught.
And Gandalf did say, take those as you can trust.
Oh
it
god,
seems I
Sam
can't
looks
trust
horrific.
anyone.
You can
Sam
trust
looks
us to stick
particularly
with you
bad.
to the bitter end.
We've kept your secret better than you did.
But you can't trust us to let you face danger alone.
Even though we're horribly afraid, we're coming with you. Or following after like hounds.
Going to Crick Hollow, man, that's so
Oh,
rad.
Sam.
I kind of
hounds.
expect them to break out into slang.
Rip, bang, woof. Come on, lads.
An old maggot too, by the sound of it.
So much for stealing some mushrooms before we go.
Oh, I hate them. Merry and Pippin make me upset in this.
What's all this chatter at this hour of the night? Speak up.
Good evening, Mr. Maggot.
Well, if it isn't Peregrine Took. You're lucky I know you. I was about to set my dogs loose. The most outlandish fellow rode through here, asking strange questions. Here, who's that with you, Pippin?
If you remember Meriadoc Brandybuck, allow me to introduce Samwise Gamgee and
Frodo Baggins.
good to see you again, sir.
Baggins. Now, isn't that strangest of all? What do you think that stranger was asking about? He came riding up
Yeah,
on
this
a
is why we
black
change our
horse
name.
in black cloak and hood, and he asked for
The
Baggins.
Dark Riders look cool in this.
That would
I'll
be
give
a
them that.
different
They
I
are
told him
definitely
all
ripping off the
Bagginses
movies,
are in
but you know,
Hobbiton.
the Dark Riders
He
look a
said
bit more
Baggins
armored
is
in this
heading
one.
East on foot, and now Frodo Baggins
Rather
shows
than,
up on
you
my
know,
farm. The same
a bit like
Frodo Baggins
Dementors.
who was one of the worst young rascals around, I might add.
Frodo's much better behaved these days.
Where
Please
are
stop
you
talking.
headed?
To my new home in Crickhollow.
I can see you're in trouble, Frodo. You should never have
Farmer
gotten
Mag is
mixed
quite
up with
nice.
those strange Hobbiton folk. I wager that outlander has come for the gold Bilbo brought back from foreign parts.
No, he's dead.
I think it's time we were going.
No, he'll be waiting. You will ride out in my wagon, hidden from sight.
Thank you, sir. It's a pity I've been in terror of your dogs. I've missed a good friend.
Indeed.
Well,
Shall
that's
we
a
go
slightly
now?
odd
I'm
thing to
ready
say.
in the wagon.
You're a good
Farmer
friend
Maggot's
to me.
wagon
I hate
carried
your
us
dogs.
safely away from his farm and into the borders of Buckland, but the Black Rider was still thundering along the East Road. We decided to go south and cut through the old forest. Mary had been
I
in
can't
the old
remember this
forest
part of the book.
and knew a little of its ways. It's a dark, mysterious place, but not as dangerous as a Black Rider.
Okay, I think we might call it there then,
Hello?
honestly, after
Mary?
this cutscene.
Pippin?
But this is
Sam?
the furthest I've
Where
ever
are
gotten in
you?
this game, and
Oi!
you know what?
Frodo!
I'm kind of
You're
into
over
it.
here.
A little bit,
We're
against my
lost
better
by the
judgment.
looks of it. These trees have a mind of their...
Stay where you are.
Oh, they
I'll
cut off
find
his
you.
voice acting there. You see this in old games sometimes, right? Where they don't have quite enough memory for all the voice files on the disc. Because discs could only hold something like 700 megabytes when they first came out. CDs. So they didn't have quite enough room for all the like MP3s, the voice files. So they would just have to cut the ends of sentences in order to cram them all in together if they wanted voice acting. It never worked particularly well. Yeah, anyway, I will save and exit here. I'm shocked it lasted this long, to be honest. My phone died, but I'm back now. Did you do it? I did! With some creative stone tossing, I finally managed to get through it. Now I'm in a haunted forest with a conspicuous gate. And I think now I will probably... I don't know, do I want to play like 10 more minutes of this? I kind of do, but I also want to move on to Lord of the Rings Online.
This forest, it's as if it had a mind of its own.
I haven't seen anything to that effect, to be honest. Although I am seeing... that I still have no idea is the problem, what that yellow circle means that you're seeing up there. Oh, fuck me! That's what it means! It's a big old spider! Jesus Christ, what does this... Why do these games have a fascination with big fucking spiders? I don't remember this many big fucking spiders in the series. Like, there was some big spiders in Tolkien's work, but every game just throws them at you. How's my health doing? I don't know how to tell, unless I'm in combat.
We're over here.
This way, I think that came from? Giant enemy spider. Giant enemy crab. Can I hop this? No, I can't hop this. It seems pretty linear, to be honest. Is this a maze? It might be a maze. More spider? Oh god, Jesus Christ. Okay, find Mary. Hello. Your purity is increased. Hello, Mary. I assumed you were Pippin, by the way. Shelob's had enough of you waiting to get past the Black Rider and has come to get you herself. Because, you know, there's the Mirkwood spiders and there's Shelob. But that's really the only giant spider stuff in Tolkien. All the games have been like, oh yeah, at some point we'll just throw like hordes of giant spiders at him. Okay, another one's here, but I need some mushrooms, thank you. Can I... Oh god, my health is so bad! I don't know if I have an inventory either. Can you help at any point? The AI is not really a massive help, he just kind of walked up to him. I guess, I don't know, follow the left wall? We need to find 2 more hobbits. Are you around here? Anywhere? Sam? Pippin? Mary? Oh, we've already found Mary. Oh, Jesus
Frodo!
Christ. Oh, that's what... This is a big one! I might die here. I just need to stun lock him, I think. If I can stun lock them, they're fine. They don't really have a chance. You around? Hello? Yes, there you are. Hello? Which one are you? Pippin. Okay, we just need to find Sam now, and then we're done. I think. Where's the other boy? There you are. Now, if either of you could, I don't know, offer like a tasty-looking distraction for the spiders, maybe even? That could be nice. Rather than just standing there looking gormless. I mean, that's kind of the Hobbit special, I think, but it's not helpful. Hello? I hear creaking. You around? Oh, Jesus, another one's here. Okay, again, this one is a little bit smaller. Again, if we can just stun lock them, it's fine. As long as they don't poison me like the ones in, Oh god, it's 2! Okay. Oh, fuck me! That was pretty violent. I didn't expect him to get just blown backwards by that. Are you okay? Any more? Yeah, okay. Hopefully these aren't venomous spiders. I think the mother of Shelob was created by Iluvatar and denotes evil. No idea. Again, you'd have to ask Emma for all the, like, lineage stuff. You know, like, who begat who. Because Tolkien was really into that. Most of the book is world building, really, rather than storytelling. Which is nice, but unreadable, to be honest. It's like, I think everybody who's really into Lord of the Rings has tried to read the Silmarillion at some point. And nobody's ever managed to get that far. Where am I? Where's my boys? Where's my other boy? Is he dead? Hang on. The AI is not that impressive. Yes, he's over here. Okay. Did you get tied up with something? Come on, where's Sam? He's getting molested by spiders. I tried reading it, but it was very difficult. That's the point. It's like that book is less of a book and more of a textbook. Like, it's like reading a history textbook. But even for history textbooks, it's dry, you know? Okay, I cannot afford to get hit, so just... I am clicking as fast as my little fingers will go. There we go. Tolkien built the world first, along with the languages, then built the story around it. Oh yeah, definitely. He was pretty upfront about that. Same with George R. R. Martin, but he's just better at storytelling, I think. Help! Oh, there he is, over there somewhere. Okay, I mean, again, just... Tap, 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 tap. Years of playing things like Cookie Clicker and other incremental games have prepared me for this. There's one behind me. Hit them, please. There we go. Triple team this bastard. Okay, Sam? Sam, are you around? There we are. Okay, cool. What now? Are we okay?
I never thought potatoes could smell so good.
A good meal
talking
will
about? Potatoes are
definitely ease my
universally
mind about
amazing.
this place.
But where is this place?
Very close to the Withywindle Valley. But we shouldn't get any closer.
Why not?
I hate
Withywindle
him.
Valley is said to be the strangest part of the whole
He has like the
forest.
smuggest
The center from
American
which all the
socialite
strangeness
voice. I
comes.
can't
Can you
stand
lead us
him.
around the valley, Mary?
I thought I could, but the way these trees shift about, I don't know. It's like they're leading us there.
Mary thought he knew his
This
way
guy
around
owns a
this
yacht.
forest. But how can anyone find their
And is
way
a
when
member
the
of a
forest
country
won't
club.
stand still?
Do you know one of those trees stuck a branch out at me? Nearly tripped me, it did.
I'm
It's
sorry
evil
I
dead
led us into
trees.
such a dangerous place, but at least we've shaken off that Black Rider.
He sounds like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Great Gatsby. It's that kind of like old-timey transatlantic accent. Okay, now I will stop. I played an extra like 15 minutes. I don't know if this will come back. I have no idea, to be honest, but I am, against my better judgment, enjoying it. I think it's kind of fun to see the differences and the rip-offness, and the whole jankiness with the Dark Riders was entertaining, at least. But I will move on to Lord of the Rings Online now, because that's fun. I had a good time with that last time as well, so I decided to go back to it. Maybe next week we'll do War in the North? I don't know. I'll see. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know what's going to be next week. But for now, thanks for watching that. I don't know. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Nobody does. Nobody does. I think the first VOD of this got like 9 views on YouTube, which is more than I expected. But oh, you know what I might do is play the Game Boy Advance version at some point, because that sounds goofy, and I cannot imagine how you'd even play something like this on Game Boy Advance. I know it's like isometric on Game Boy Advance, but still, I can't really imagine how you'd play it.